I know I haven't uploaded another video of different yet. I'm going to soon, I promise. But I was like, you know what would be fun if I made H. Like, if you know Sanders sides, it's like Thomas Sanders shows all of his other like sides, like anxiety, logic, morality, and everything. I was like, what if I do that, but with all of my, aka H's, because things that happen to me in real life happen to H in real. It happened to H, because like how the breathing thing is with H. I was like, what if I made everything that's wrong with H into a part of something that haunts her. Alright, so basically this is where I was starting. I didn't know what to do exactly, so I was like, what am I gonna do? And I realized, okay, I'm gonna start with breathing difficulties, which I shortened to BD because I didn't think it would fit. Now, I thought they would be rivals, if anything, and they were evil. Because they're, like, they're annoying and mean and rude. And I decided to give all of them, I was going to give them different hairstyles and different colored hair, and I ultimately decided against it. And I was trying to make her look like she was gasping for breath and stuff. And this was me trying to figure out maybe if I did something different with her hair. And I'm like, yeah, no, none of these work. And then I went to go change the outfit. Now I thought of giving her a bra because I didn't know maybe giving her a bra would make her look like she was free. This one I started doing anxiety. Later on, I actually ended up changing anxiety to a different one. I thought maybe this one could be like thinking, what did you do wrong today? What happened today that you didn't like? Or what would make people judge you? And I thought anxiety would be psycho or mean or something. And I put the nose in, which I totally forgot with the other one. And you see me go back and fix that. And I started on the clothes, and I'm like, I'm gonna go socially acceptable because anxiety might be worried about what other people think of me being a girl and everything. And I don't know. I thought maybe something like that. So I just was trying to figure out what to do, and then I ultimately decided against it. I was like, no, anxiety wouldn't care. So this is me showing off anxiety. And then I went on to fixing the nose, and then I was like, okay, we're gonna do depression. And it's funny I used the lightest character to make depression. Here I am doing the hair again, and I decided doing heights for different ones. I was like, okay, what if I did the height for depression to be smaller or bigger based on how much of an impact it puts? So like the breathing difficulty became like a 1, and anxiety was 1, and this one was like a 3, I think, or a 4 or something. No, it was probably bigger than that. It was like 3. And I decided going back and giving them tails and things. White would be, they're not that bad. Black would be horrible. And the big tail would be bad and stuff. And I just decided to go with this whole system here. And I was like, my depression isn't as bad as a lot of people's. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. And I was like, okay, I'm going to start with ADHD. And so I went back and I started making ADHD. And I was like, well, this isn't really the worst one. And since it's like it's ADD, which is an attention to span disorder or whatever, it making you not be able to focus, and hyperactivity mixed, I was like, well, you can't stop moving with hyperactivity. So how about we just do this? We're gonna make them running, like in place, kind of like, so you're automatically just moving constantly. And I messed up with the anxiety. I meant to have blood coming out of her mouth, by the way, later. Because, and this is where I'm thinking, because I don't remember what I was like, I don't know anything else. And this is where I decided to do the heights and everything. And I changed it, and I was like, how about self-esteem? And then I was like, no. I was like, society thoughts? And I was like, no. And I was like, okay, this is going to be anxiety. I'm going to fix this one and turn that turn anxiety into, I turned it into something else. But I was trying to figure out, like, maybe anxiety is gonna have, like, be asking for help and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna open the mouth because I want sores coming out of it, because my anxiety makes me hurt myself, like, it's a physical anxiety. And I was like, I'm gonna do vision because it's the only other thing I can think of. And I was like, well, I need to add glasses to H if I'm gonna do that. Because I have cone rod dystrophy, which is a severe sight problem, making me eventually, it comes with color blindness, and it makes me unable to see. My vision becomes significantly worse in darker places. And so this is me showing her off. And then I was like, okay, I have insomnia, so I'm going to do that. And so I decided to make insomnia. And then I was like, oh, wait, my eating disorder. So I ended up adding that and remaking the old anxiety into the eating disorder. And I was like, I'm going to make her sitting down because, you know, you're going to be tired, but at the same time, you don't want to be up. And I was like, oh, crap, that's the creepy one, and I don't want that one. And so I was like, I'm going to use this one. This other type of one, or the other eyes, minus those other ones with the dark circles and bags. And this is me going back in eating disorder. And I was like, I'm gonna make her showing off, like, how skinny she is. And I was like, I know they have skinnier ones here, and I don't know which way have them. And so I made her face look like she was in agony or in pain, because I don't really eat. And this was me taking pictures of all of them. And yeah, that was the end of me making the characters. So, I was just listening to music and Deviltown came on, and it was at the part, spiders in your favorite shoes, just leave them, 'cause I'm more scared of you. And I was editing for, you know, the video that I'm doing right now, and all of a sudden I looked down, and it was at, not anxiety, I was at ADHD, right? And I was doing, and then I started, and you know, my ADHD kicked in as I was doing ADHD, and I looked down, and there's this fucking black thing crawling along my leg, and I have a blanket on, right? And there's something fast going down, and now I feel things crawling all over me right now. And I look down, it's a spider, and it's crawling fast, and it's small, it's like this big, but first thing I think of, hit it with my hand, bare hand. Not smart. It freaked me out when I did that, so I was like, blanket, cover it, start smashing it. I'm sorry, I really like spiders, but if you're gonna sneak up, shout out to, like, spiders, but if you're gonna sneak up on me, you best be ready. Get smashed, okay? I'm not doing that. Not at, like, 2 a.m. in the fucking morning, okay? Listening to Deviltown at the exact moment they mention spiders. Okay? Yeah, God. Also, my insomnia. 2 a.m. Been up all day, and I just changed into clothes. And it's, like, literally curled up in this part right here. I'm afraid of sleeping in that blanket right now. Like, I don't want to go to bed anymore. I always, like, sometimes my insomnia, I can't, I'm laying there, and I don't know what to do, and I'm just sitting there. Eyes straight up open. And I remember it was like 3 a.m. and I was watching anime. No, 4. I was watching anime. And all of a sudden, I was watching Black Butler, and all of a sudden, I see something moving, and I'm like, what is that? And I get up, nothing there. I'm like, maybe I'm seeing things. And so, yeah, it turned out I was seeing things. There was nothing in my room. But, holy shit. I thought I was seeing it for a second. I thought I was seeing something. Water. I'm shaking, by the way. I feel cold air coming out of this. Oh. Um. What was I talking about? I forgot. I'm sorry. Oh, the spider. Yeah. No, that fucking creeped me out. I thought I was seeing things for a second, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm just seeing things. But no, I'm not seeing things. And then I smashed it. I keep looking at it. It looks like fuzz to me. It kind of looks like fuzz, but I also kind of think I see legs. And I'm like, I'm not taking a chance that it's still alive. It's staying wrapped up there. I hit it like 3 more times. I wrapped it back up and I hit it like 3 more times because I was scared that it was still alive. And so I changed from music and I just put on Albert stuff because I don't know what else to do. And this is lighthearted, and I didn't want anything more sad because I was playing my sad playlist, and it was scared the shit out of me. No, starting with anxiety, I have physical anxiety, so it makes me bite the inside or pick at any part of skin that I can find, and it leads me to chewing holes into my cheeks, and it sucks. Breathing difficulties is like where I try to breathe and it gets hard, and I can't breathe. We don't know the reason for it. It's something that's been going on for a long time, and we don't know why. My eating disorder isn't like, it's like I can't eat. My stomach isn't usually hungry, and then it eats at itself, and I don't know why I'm not hungry. I'm still not hungry at this time. It just tries to kill me. Now, we all know and love insomnia. It's the one where you stay up so late and you can't sleep at times. Sometimes people go 72 hours without sleep because of insomnia, and that's happened to me before. I've stayed up 3 school nights in a row just because of insomnia, and I hate it. Now, everybody's favorite, the Depresso Espresso. Depression isn't really a good thing. It makes you self-harm and everything. Luckily, mine's actually pretty tame and not bad. But it is still one of my demons, and it really does get at me at times. We all have our fun-loving ADHD. I decided to put the little spark in its eye because it's not actually one of the worst ones. It's actually really nice. I like it sometimes. It's just, it's annoying at times, you know? Now, this one kind of sucks. It can actually get me. I might be blind soon, and I can't see too many colors, so I decided to put a rainbow in her eyes. That's the only colors I can actually mainly see.